Who would win, Oblivion Marvel or Doctor Manhattan DC? Dr. Manhattan possesses the ability to bend reality, perceive all moments in time, and even wield the power to destroy and recreate entire multiverses. He is an extraordinarily powerful entity. However, Oblivion exists far beyond the concept of the multiverse. Oblivion embodies infinity itself, encompassing the entire Omniverse, a symbolic abstraction of non-existence, omnipresent yet existing outside all laws. As the pure manifestation of emptiness, Oblivion transcends notions of time, space, causality, life, death, and even the essence of reality, including energies or concepts manipulable by beings like Doctor Manhattan.Oblivion, represents everything beyond creation. Containing countless higher dimensional infinities, it is the void from which all things originate and to which all things eventually return: life, death, soul, emotion, matter, space, time, abstraction, concepts, and nearly anything and everything that has a beginning. Furthermore, Oblivion lacks the very concepts of death or existence itself, as it predates and surpasses creation, making it unkillable and immune to erasure. Before we dive deeper, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon for notifications. Thank you. This level of existence places Oblivion far beyond Dr. Manhattan's reach. Even an infinitesimal fraction of Oblivion can nearly subdue all creation. The Chaos King Mikaboshi traveled across realms on a quest to destroy the most powerful gods, devastating existence, and aiming to return the multiverse to its primal chaos. He defeated Japanese pantheons, destroyed Asgard, killed Zeus, subdued Hela, destroyed Nightmare and Athena, and overwhelmed Afterlife's forces, including Hades. Hades even resurrected fallen gods and heroes like Ares, Genisvel, Deathcree, Dr. Druid, Zeus, Banshee, Mora MacTaggart, Swordsman, Thunderbird, Vision, Yellowjacket, and many more. Chaos King was an unstoppable, god-killing whirlwind, annihilating 98.76% of the multiverse and terrifying even Lady Death to the point of halting her powers near him. In the final battle, Chaos King utterly overwhelmed the god of gods, Hercules. This is astounding because this version of Hercules defeated and amplified Zeus in a single strike, as Zeus, who previously withstood and subdued a fully powered Galactus with one hit. Hercules battled the entire council of gods to a standstill, earning the title of the strongest Skyfather and demonstrating powers to recreate the multiverse. Despite this, Chaos King was declared the greatest threat in existence, only defeated through a BFR battlefield removal strategy supported by the one above all and heavy plot-induced elements, PIs. Hercules sacrificed his divine powers to ensure victory, a monumental act. This represents just a fragment of Oblivion's domain. Oblivion surpasses all conceptual entities, including Eternity, Infinity, Lord Chaos, Master Order, and even Lady Death, each responsible for defining realities within Marvel's collective Omniverse. As for Dr. Manhattan, he is powerful enough that Perpetua, who created the DC multiverse in the death metal canon, felt threatened by Justice League alliances comparable to his power. Perpetua sensed his energy when BWL gained similar abilities. Manhattan's connecting energy forged countless universes by hand, allowing him to destroy and reboot the DC metaverse. He created universes, though it's unclear if they are full-scale universes or microcosms, killed Pandora, an immortal untouched by the Phantom Stranger, and erased 10 years from DC's timeline under the influence of the Great Darkness. Even Mr. Mex's Bill K, one of the strongest demons, feared Dr. Manhattan. Cake is a universal-level entity who defeated countless superheroes and dismissed magic as a random error in computation. While Manhattan hasn't acted on a multiversal scale, he can scale to universal or multiversal levels when compared to entities like K and Perpetua. His ability to wield connecting energy leaves his full power unseen, making it difficult to place him definitively in DC's hierarchy. One aspect of Oblivion is transfinite, meaning infinite layers upon infinite layers of existence. Oblivion has battled another aspect of infinity, conducting their battle on the highest realms of reality. This is only one aspect of Oblivion. We can observe just how powerful another aspect of Oblivion truly is: Chaos King. Chaos King is so powerful that he stands on par with multi-eternity, as confirmed by Amadeus Cho, one of Marvel Comics' smartest characters, who stated, "It is the abstract entity that represents everything." Now, just one aspect of Oblivion equals multi-eternity, and Oblivion himself claimed, "He is an anti-god, the void I have defined. He and I walk hand in hand. And when he fights, he only battles himself." To emphasize how much of a threat Chaos King is, Hercules declared him the greatest threat the multiverse has ever witnessed. Thor also claimed Chaos King threatened all universal realities. While some may think Thor refers to more than 10 realms, he is, in fact, talking about the multiverse itself. This information reinforces Amadeus Cho's statement about Chaos King's destructive capacity. He has destroyed 98.67% of the multiverse. Notably, Chaos King becomes significantly weaker and more vulnerable near Earth as he was born here. However, the Piaz plot-induced stupidity factor in this situation is glaringly obvious, contradicting Amadeus Cho's calculations, ones made after analyzing all variables and testing them across infinite time. To find a way to defeat Chaos King, what makes the aspect of Oblivion terrifying is his ability to grow stronger by destroying everything. Everything he destroys becomes a part of him, making him ever more powerful. Oblivion, the Lord of the Outside, wields immeasurable power. The true Oblivion entity surpasses even Chaos King, who rivals multi-eternity, further solidifying Oblivion's supreme position in the Marvel Universe. Oblivion is not just the embodiment of emptiness, but the source of endless destruction. Another astounding feat of Oblivion is the notion that creation itself is merely an illusion of oblivion. This is evident in an event where the multiverse was nearly obliterated in a battle among three cosmic entities, Galactus, Scryer, and the other Galactus, enraged, decided to battle both entities, showcasing just how powerful and angry Galactus can be. Though it's unclear if Galactus had consumed planets beforehand. Time and space bent to the breaking point, and reality itself folded like an ancient house ready to collapse. Galactus, Scryer, and the other would burn all creation and bring everything to an end. Oblivion is perceived in a specific form because, if we truly understood him, he would cease to exist, a state satisfying oblivion endlessly. Ultimately, primal concepts do not last long in Oblivion the outside, as they are destroyed and become one with Oblivion, ensuring his victory here. Oblivion could rank second only to the one above all, though it's strange why a quote from the one above all appears here, as he isn't mentioned or involved. Oblivion might also be ranked below the Beyonder before retconning, and perhaps the Living Tribunal. Oblivion is nothingness itself and indestructible. Moreover, as mentioned earlier, Oblivion is akin to a blank page in real life. Every comic written is simply drawn upon Oblivion. Or, as he puts it, the nothing from which everything emerges honestly. Oblivion is easily within the boundless tier, and if seen as his true self rather than an outerverse being. He is at least high outerverse. Please subscribe to the channel, it helps us immensely, and you'll get to watch incredible videos daily. You're the best, thank you so much. Oblivion consumes Doctor Manhattan. Dr. Manhattan is defined by his unique quantum observer nature. Standing at the center of creation and perceiving all aspects of reality, he simultaneously comprehends the future, present, and past, observing infinite timelines of the universe as a whole. Manhattan possesses not only awareness but also the ability to manipulate these timelines, bending reality to his will. Every change he makes to events has a decisive nature, directly impacting all aspects of reality. Manhattan is more than a superior entity. His power holds a unique connective nature, regarded as one of the 7 great creative energies. These are ultimate forces that supreme beings utilize to form countless universes within the infinite void. They combine this power with raw materials from the source, the core foundation of all reality, to weave the fabric of the multiverse. It unites everyone through memory and history while possessing the ability to dismantle timelines and reshape them, as Manhattan demonstrated multiple times, one of which involved erasing 10 years of history from the universe's timeline, effectively erasing everyone's memories of that decade. One aspect of Manhattan's connective energy is his profound awareness that Earth 1's reality is not merely part of the multiverse, but a distinguished megaverse with overarching influence. By manipulating events in this reality, he can indirectly affect the entire multiverse. Through this power, Manhattan ended the current timeline of the megaverse, resetting it to its origin. From there, Alan Scott acquired the Green Lantern ring, leading to the formation of the Justice Society, a group that inspired Clark Kent to become Superman and ensured the survival of his parents. Manhattan's actions not only rewrote but also obliterated the original timeline, transforming the history we knew into a reality restructured by him. His powers also grant him other abilities, such as reading and manipulating energy patterns, perceiving altered or dead timelines events, accelerating molecules to create explosions, and subsequently regenerating himself at the molecular level. However, while Manhattan is undeniably powerful, he is not strong enough to surpass Oblivion, true to its name. His ability to reshape time is vast, but as mentioned earlier, creating and recreating alternate universes are essentially pathways to other choices. Though he observes and manifests these choices as paths for reality to traverse, this is insufficient to overcome Oblivion, the abstract embodiment of nothingness and the end of all existence. Oblivion exists on the periphery of reality, beyond time and space, devoid of matter or energy. Observing Oblivion essentially nullifies existence itself due to its nature as a conceptual void seen after the death of everything. As one of the universal pillars alongside its cosmic siblings, Oblivion cannot be assigned a beginning or end due to its abstract and conceptual essence. It cannot be found within the timeline, it resides entirely outside of it, observing creation from beyond while awaiting its ultimate conclusion. To face Oblivion, Manhattan must transcend the boundaries of ordinary existence. However, even with his time-altering powers and extraordinary capabilities, he remains powerless against Oblivion. This entity exists beyond his influence, rendering Manhattan entirely helpless. Oblivion clouds his vision, blinding him to all but a single moment in the future. Yet even this faint glimpse cannot prevent the inevitable truth. Darkness and destruction will descend swiftly and inescapably, leaving Oblivion victorious. Initially, Oblivion is a multiversal entity, seemingly omnipotent. It cannot interact directly with universes, often sending proxies or avatars instead. As such, it is impossible to destroy it. Oblivion is an immensely powerful force and the embodiment of nothingness. Unlike death, it is not a part of existence but the antithesis of it. Oblivion reigns over the void outside existence, wielding incomprehensible power. Even the Living Tribunal holds no authority over Oblivion. As it once said, how can one command nothing? While Dr. Manhattan poses a multiversal threat, he would need significant preparation to reach that level. His power scale isn't even comparable to Galactus, let alone Oblivion. Galactus, an energy entity, operates on a much grander scale. Manhattan, while capable of molecular manipulation, cannot affect Galactus, who wields similar powers on a cosmic level. The misconception that Galactus is weak stems from his constant preoccupation with consuming planets. If Galactus were to return with a plan to destroy the universe, everyone would be in peril. Furthermore, Galactus could potentially absorb Manhattan's energy. Manhattan is often overhyped as an op superhero, but he is far from the level of beings like Lucifer Morningstar, Elaine Belloc, Oblivion Death, Michael Demiurgos, or the Seven Endless Siblings. Among the Endless, considered the strongest immortal entities, one known as Destruction is essentially equivalent to Oblivion in DC. The key distinction lies in the Endless being able to intervene directly in reality, manifesting physically within IT. I hope you enjoyed this battle. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Follow me if you like this. That's the video for today. Thank you very much.